Four things that most realtors will never tell you, but I will. My name is Mariam Hejazi. I've been helping people buy and sell residential real estate for over 12 years, and I've been loving Houston since 1987. Let's get into it. I feel like realtors are sometimes given a bad reputation because there are realtors out there that are not good at what they do and they are not honest 100% of the time or 100% honest 100% of the time. I have an inability to be insincere and dishonest, and so I will always tell you the truth no matter what. And here are four things that I feel like most realtors won't ever truly come out and say to their sellers or their buyers or a prospective client. So, number one, don't buy this house. I have told people before, I think that this is a bad buy. I think that there's another house for you. I don't think this is the house for you, or this isn't your house. There's something off, or I'm looking at my clients and they're walking around their house and I can see that they're trying to like it and it fits all the criteria. It has the bedrooms, it has the square footage, it's in the neighborhood, it's in the right price point, it's in good condition. And there's just something not hitting for these clients. And I am not afraid to say, I don't think this is your house. Let's keep looking. Or, hey, I think that this house has too many problems and I think that you should avoid it. I have no problem saying that. I actually enjoy saying, get out. We're leaving. Get out. We're late to the next one. So I'll always tell you if I think that the house or the price or the condition or the terms of the sale are bad for you, and I'll advise you that I think you should get out. Anyway, number two, maybe now is not the best time to put your house on the market. Sometimes it's okay to wait to put your house on the market, and sometimes you miss a wave of multiple offers. Only a fool times the market. So if you need to sell your house, then put your house on the market. Put it in the best condition possible and price it right and get it sold. But if you are testing the market, this is definitely not the time to test the market. This is winter of 20, or late winter holiday season of 2025. Not the time to test the market. 2025 is not the time to test a price. So sometimes it's okay to wait. Sometimes things are a little slower in the market, and it could be okay to wait. In my professional opinion, from my historic experience, I feel like January, February, March, and April are the best times to put your house on the best times to put your house on the market. If your life does not align with that timeline, that is okay. People are still buying and selling real estate 12 months out of the year. Just statistically speaking, you can usually be the most successful in that January to April time window. Number three, if you want to keep renting, be my guest. If you want to keep renting and paying thousands of dollars to a building every month for years and years and years, then go right ahead. It's your decision, it's your money. But what I can tell you is those dollars that you are paying in rent every month to this building will never come back to you. They will always be burned dollars. If you were to put the same amount of money into a house that you own, even if you break even, you would still effectively live rent free for the years that you own that house. And if you buy a house and you can't immediately make a profit in your 2 year capital gain time window, and let's say year three, you still can't make enough profit, you can rent it out. It's okay to rent it out, or it's normal to stay in a residence 3 to 7 or 10 years. It's not super normal to move every 2 years. It's completely normal to stay more than 5 or 7 years, especially in your first house. Now, if your life rapidly changes, you have twins or triplets, or you have a couple children, or you need to care for a parent, or as a parent, you have a child that is moving back in, or perhaps your parent is moving in, then maybe it's time to move within 2 years. Everyone's circumstance is different. Remember that residential real estate is human. That is why all of these big companies for decades now have been trying to automate the real estate agent out of real estate. But what they do not take into consideration is that real estate is human. Residential real estate is where humans live, and wherever humans are, emotions come with them, and emotions invariably get tangled up in a residential sale. Emotions run very high during the buying and selling process, and only a human can help another human through it. That's why all of these, sorry, Zillow, I know that you're listening, but Zillow, Trulia, Redfin, all of these big companies trying to automate the real estate agent out. So, back to my point, if you want to keep renting and this is the space in your life to rent, that is okay. Don't let someone bully you into making a rash purchase. Let's get you qualified with a lender and figure out what the financial aspect looks like of a purchase. Let's figure out exactly where you want to go, maybe why you want to go there, so it makes sense in the big scheme of things. But again, renting is not a bad thing, but long-term renting will bleed you dry and never give you any returns. So you need to understand that the longer you rent, the more prices will go up year after year. Houston averages 7 to 9% rate of appreciation every year, no matter what. So houses are more expensive than they were in 2023, and they will continue to go up. They're more expensive than they were in 2019 or in 2016 or in 2012. If you and I, if we had all bought in 2012, we'd bought several houses in 2012, let's say in the Heights, we'd be gajillionaires right now. So again, if you want to keep renting, but you'll never be able to get your money out of the building you're paying rent to. So I'm off my soapbox. Fourth and final is let's try. Let's try. I have had the craziest things come true for clients. I have seen near impossibilities come to fruition. And so when a client asks something that I believe to be impossible, I say, you know what? Let's try. I can promise you that I will do my absolute best and will put together the best plan possible in order to achieve your goal. And let's try, because you never know until someone says no at least 7 times. Because when I get a no, I ask again, and then I ask another way, and then I ask another way, and then I ask again, just to make sure it's not a no. And I'm the deal queen. I always go to the other side with the attitude of how do we make this deal work for our seller and our buyer? Because real estate agents, we are the people that make the deal happen for our respective parties. Everyone has a common goal of selling the property. And of course, the buyer's agent and the seller's agent are there to watch out for each of their respective clients. But we do have a common goal to make this property transact successfully. And so you never know until you try. I will try everything. I will think of everything. I will ask it in a million different ways to see if maybe we missed something. So I think that a lot of realtors, they give up after one or two passes in a negotiation. I cannot tell you how many times I have heard another agent, the agent on the other side saying, this is it, this is final. Don't ask us, we're not considering anything else. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? If our goal is to do everything we possibly can to get this to the finish line, why would you cut off the problem solving right there? I just don't believe in it. I never have. I never will. I will beat a dead horse like this point. I would beat a dead horse until it's dead. So, my favorite thing to say to my clients is let's try. If you jive with any of this and you love old houses, I happen to specialize in old houses built before 1980, specifically historically and architecturally significant, and helping families through estates, as well as all of the other normal things in residential real estate. So I hope you found this helpful. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and send this to someone who needs to know. And again, my name is Mariam Hejazi. I've been helping people buy and sell residential real estate for over 12 years, and I have been loving Houston since 1987. See you on the next one. Bye.